What if I told you that just by blending two simple oils in the palm of your hand and applying them before you go to sleep, you could reactivate dormant collagen cells? You could feel your skin become noticeably firmer and plumper in as little as 2 weeks? I know that sounds outrageous. It flies in the face of every expensive anti-aging cream you've ever tried. But I am here to tell you that the power isn't in the product you are using. It is in how you are using it. In this video, I'll show you exactly which two oils I recommend, how to mix them safely, how often to use them, and which women should not use this blend. Welcome. I'm Dr. James Hart. With over 30 years of experience in holistic health and women's aging, I've witnessed thousands of women after the age of 50 look in the mirror and ask themselves, what is happening to my skin? They've tried everything, from luxury facial oils to invasive procedures. This is not about looking 20 again. It's about making your skin feel stronger and healthier for your age. Here is the strange truth no one tells you. Your skin hasn't actually lost its collagen. Your collagen is merely hibernating. When I say hibernating, I mean your skin cells are still there, but they are working much more slowly than before. It has become silent, unresponsive, almost incapable of self-repair. That's why even when you massage castor oil nightly, your skin may feel softer, but it doesn't become truly firmer, brighter, or genuinely renewed. The missing link is not your effort, it is activation. After age 50, microcirculation slows down, fibroblast cells lose their signal, and collagen loses its ability to repair itself. Oils and creams can soften, but without a deep biological activation, no transformation will occur. But here is the hopeful part. Castor oil is actually the perfect preparation step. It creates an ideal base, but it needs a second oil, an oil that possesses the power to awaken your collagen, and that oil very likely may already be sitting quietly in your pantry or bathroom cabinet. Before we begin, if you enjoy this content from NutriAge AU, Senior Wellness, please take a second to subscribe and turn on the bell. It truly means a lot to me. It allows this science-backed guidance to reach more women who are searching for real answers, not just quick fixes. This helps more women over 50 find real information, not just ads. Thank you. When most women first discover castor oil, they are drawn to its rich, dense texture and the comforting, soft feel it provides to mature skin. After application, the surface feels smoother, calmer, even slightly plumper. Yet after weeks or even months of use, many quietly wonder why the deeper changes they hoped for never truly appear. The fine lines are still visible. For most women, castor oil alone feels good on the surface, but even after weeks, it rarely changes firmness or deeper lines. This isn't because castor oil doesn't help. It does, but it helps in a very specific way that is often misunderstood. It moisturizes, but it does not activate. Scientifically speaking, castor oil is an occlusive and humectant oil. This means it helps trap moisture and soften the outer layer of the skin. This is valuable. However, while this oil can help hold hydration on the surface, it cannot penetrate deeply enough to stimulate the fibroblast cells. These are the cells responsible for producing collagen and elastin. You can think of fibroblasts as the builders inside your skin. If they are tired, no cream can fully fix the sagging. These cells do not respond to moisture alone. They require biochemical activation and microcirculation. Let's take a moment to visualize what is happening beneath the surface. Following menopause, estrogen levels decline sharply. The blood vessels in the skin's lower layers become narrower and less responsive. The result, oxygen delivery slows down, cellular metabolism weakens. You do not have to stop using castor oil, but you will get much better results if you pair it with an activating oil instead of using it alone. You might still be applying creams, serums, or oils, but nothing truly improves because the internal environment of the skin is not ready to repair. Imagine trying to grow flowers in dry, inactive soil. Even with the best seeds and sunlight, nothing blooms. In simple terms, if blood and oxygen are low, your skin cannot repair, no matter what you apply on top. That is what happens with castor oil when used alone. It softens, it comforts, but it cannot change the internal state of the skin. You are not lacking oils, you are lacking activation, the movement of blood, oxygen, and cellular repair. Castor oil is not the wrong tool, it is merely the first tool. To achieve true activation, something else must be added, something that opens circulation, and that is exactly what we are going to uncover next. Most women believe that wrinkles, thinning skin, and loss of elasticity are simply the result of age, but the truth is far more hopeful and far more scientific. Collagen does not vanish with age, it becomes undersupplied, it becomes poorly nourished, underactivated, and unable to repair. Collagen loss is not a surface issue, it is a microcirculation issue. Microcirculation simply means the tiny blood flow in the small vessels under your skin. Following menopause, the drop in estrogen triggers a chain reaction. Blood vessels in the skin become narrower, oxygen delivery becomes slower. Without oxygen, cells cannot repair. Without oxygen, fibroblasts cannot produce collagen. So the main problem is not age itself, but that your skin is underfed and underoxygenated. Healthy skin is not just hydrated skin, it is oxygenated skin. Fibroblast cells rely on oxygen to create new collagen fibers. When circulation weakens, these cells become sluggish. This is why some women notice their skin looks pale, cool to the touch, or flat even after moisturizing. When your hands and feet often feel cold, when your skin bruises easily or heals slowly, these are signals of reduced microcirculation. If you notice these signs often, your skin may not be getting enough blood and oxygen to stay firm. Factors like long-term smoking, low activity, and poor sleep can worsen this circulation over time. Even if you are in your late 60s or 70s, better circulation can still support healthier skin. The change is slower, but it is still possible. When we restore proper microcirculation, the skin warms slightly, color improves. Collagen simply needs to be supported correctly, but circulation alone is not enough. The body also needs a biochemical signal. Castor oil cannot provide that signal, but another oil can. For years, castor oil has been praised for its soothing and moisturizing effect on mature skin. But while many women expected it to reduce wrinkles or restore firmness, something always felt incomplete. That is because castor oil prepares, it does not activate. To truly reactivate collagen, the skin needs a cellular signal, and that signal often comes from rosemary oil. Here I'm talking about cosmetic-grade rosemary essential oil diluted in a carrier oil, not cooking oil. Rosemary oil is biologically active. That means it can gently increase blood flow and send signals to the cells, not just sit on the surface. Its key compounds, including 1,8-cineol, have been shown to improve microcirculation. Rosemary oil works below the surface. It helps energize the skin's environment. It encourages fibroblast cells to produce new collagen fibers. This is the key difference between comfort and renewal. Castor oil hydrates, rosemary oil activates. Working together, they become far more powerful than either oil used alone. Some small studies suggest that rosemary extract can support better blood flow and collagen-related activity in the skin over several weeks, but these are early findings and not a guaranteed medical treatment. This is the moment many describe as their skin coming back to life, not because they found a stronger product, but because they finally began working from the inside out. Because rosemary oil is very concentrated, we always use just a few drops and never apply it directly on bare skin. This is a critical safety step we will cover in detail later. If you're still watching at this point, please type a 1 in the comments. Your engagement helps this truly helpful information for mature skin reach more people. It tells the algorithm that this is not just a commercial, but a piece of deep, trustworthy educational guidance. Thank you for your time. When castor oil and rosemary oil are used separately, they each serve meaningful but incomplete purposes. Castor oil acts as the carrier, rosemary oil provides activation, but when these two oils are blended correctly, they form what I call the collagen activation oil blend. This blend is not just a mixture of oils, It becomes an environment where hydration, oxygen flow, and cellular communication align to support the collagen remodeling process. When moisture retention meets activation, the skin begins to mimic a process called osmotic flow. That simply means moisture and nutrients are gently pulled deeper into your skin instead of staying only on top. Instead of sitting on the surface, this blend encourages deep diffusion, allowing fibroblast cells to become active. The circulation stimulated by rosemary oil helps maintain warmth in the deeper layers of the skin. That warmth is a biological sign that oxygen is entering, and fibroblast cells are receiving what they need to begin rebuilding collagen fibers in their proper structure. This is why many women describe the first changes not as visible results but as a feeling. In simple words, your face feels a little warmer, less tight, less papery, and fine lines look a bit softer. I remember a patient named Denise. She said, "Doctor, my skin doesn't feel cold and stiff anymore. It has a slight, gentle warmth, like it's breathing again." The skin begins to look slightly brighter, more responsive, more elastic. Not because something is added from the outside, but because something has been reactivated from within. This blend will not erase deep folds, but it can make your skin feel stronger and look healthier. This is physiological alignment, and once this activation begins, timing becomes the next critical step. Even when the right oils are combined, repair will not fully happen unless it aligns with the body's biological repair clock. True collagen remodeling takes place when the body naturally enters its repair state, the repair window. During these hours, melatonin and growth hormone levels begin to rise. These are the natural repair hormones your body releases at night. They support cellular regeneration and collagen rebuilding. This is when fibroblast activity reaches peak responsiveness. Most repair happens during the first part of the night while you sleep. For most people, this means the few hours after you first fall asleep, whatever your exact bedtime is. Applying the oil blend 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime allows it to fully absorb. By the time the repair hormones activate, fibroblast cells are already hydrated and prepared to begin collagen synthesis. If you usually sleep at 10:30, apply the blend around 9:30 to 9:45. This timing is not cosmetic advice, it is endocrinology. Using the blend during the day may soften the skin, but it will not deliver the same level of biological impact. Daytime is for protection. Nighttime is when your skin finally has the energy to repair. During daylight hours, the skin is in defense mode, but at night, when blood vessels relax and circulation improves, rosemary oil becomes more effective at delivering oxygen. This alignment of moisture, oxygen, and hormonal signaling is what makes nighttime application uniquely powerful. When it comes to castor oil and rosemary oil, the effectiveness lies not in using more, but in using them correctly. Mature skin responds to balance. That is why the correct ratio matters. We will break this down into 4 simple steps. Step 1, what you need. Castor oil, the carrier. Rosemary essential oil, the activator. A teaspoon for measuring. Step 2, how to mix safely. The ratio is 2 teaspoons of castor oil combined with precisely 3 to 5 drops of rosemary essential oil. Mix this blend in the palm of your hand before application to allow for mild warming through friction. Step 3, how to apply. Apply the blend with light pressure. Use slow upward motions across the jawline, neck, cheeks, and forehead. Avoid the eyelids and the area very close to your eyes. A gentle 3 to 5 minute massage helps absorption and lymphatic flow. This is a nourishment technique. Always perform a patch test before first use. For example, put a small amount of the blend on the inside of your forearm, wait 24 hours, and do not use it on your face if you notice redness, burning, or itching. Step 4, how often? Use the blend 3 to 4 nights per week, preferably during the evening repair window. Older skin sometimes gets puffy or overloaded if we put too much oil on it too often. Safety note. This is especially important if you have sensitive skin, take many medications, or have long-term health conditions. Women with hormone-sensitive conditions, pregnancy, or undergoing medical treatment should always consult a healthcare professional before using essential oils. The most meaningful change happens slowly, quietly, and steadily. When castor oil and rosemary oil are used consistently over 3 to 6 weeks, the skin starts retaining moisture deep within the dermal layers. Results vary from person to person, and this blend cannot replace medical treatments for serious skin conditions. The best signs are small, softer lines, less dryness, and skin that feels calmer instead of easily irritated. One of the first noticeable changes is that the skin starts to feel gently warm. That is a sign of microcirculation returning. When fibroblasts receive oxygen consistently, they begin producing collagen fibers that are naturally tighter, more elastic, and structurally stable. Around week 4, fine lines around the eyes and mouth begin to soften. By week 6, many women report that their skin looks alive again. Not perfect, but alive, warm, nourished. If after 6 to 8 weeks you notice no change at all, it may be a sign that your skin needs a different approach, and it's wise to speak with a dermatologist. This is about restoring physiology, giving your skin what it has been missing so it can do what it was designed to do all along. This is not a miracle or magic trick. It is about giving your skin the conditions it needs to do its natural repair work again. Before you go, I just want to say thank you. If you like this video, show it with a thumbs up and consider subscribing so we can continue to share together. Your support in any form fuels this mission of education, confidence, and restoration for women over 50. Thank you for being here, for trusting the process, and for choosing to nourish the skin you live in. If you have any doubts, always bring these ideas to your next doctor's visit and ask if they are right for you. As we wrap up, I want to share a reminder that comes from a place of care. Please think of the information in this video as a tool to support your health journey, not as a replacement for professional medical advice. Your own doctor is your most important partner, so please talk with them before making any changes to your regimen. Everyone's journey is unique. Thank you so much for your time and your trust.